Hello there, my name is Ginger Wildheart, and if you're into this sort of stuff, follow me on Patreon. Really would appreciate it, or just watch it for free here. Question from Alistair Robinson. Apart from issues later on the tour, how much fun was it to play with AC/DC at Newcastle Arena and have Brian Johnson running around wearing an NUFC shirt with smiley bones on it? It was just as good as it could be. I've got no regrets in life, but one of my regrets, slight regrets, is that I was so drunk that I don't remember a lot of the great stuff that happened. But I do remember sewing that fucking thing on, sewing that smiley face onto the shirt so I could give it to Brian Johnson. But Brian Johnson would always come to our dressing room anyway before he was going on, and he'd, do a roll-up. And you're still smoking roll-ups, Brian? Something I learned on the shipyards. And that lovely Geordie thing that he just never lost. That touring with AC/DC was amazing. We got to see AC/DC every night for free. And it was we used to go back to the back of the arena where the bombs would go off, these huge concussion things that had a big roped off area around it. And for those about rock, fire. Well, me and Rich would be there with our Jackson Corks and just be like, whoa! And it would flatten like prefabs and dressing rooms and stuff. The power from this thing. We used to love it. Again, it was one of those things where it started out good and then it turned a little bit shit, and we were all drinking far too much, and we ended up going home in shame. In fact, we hadn't even realised we were having such a piss up and a fight that we all woke up as the plane was hitting the tarmac of Heathrow Airport going, what are we doing here? We're supposed to be on tour. We're playing tonight. And we were told that, no, you're not. You're off the tour. We'd run out of money. We were behaving terrible. We'd run out of money. And afterwards, I heard that Brian Johnson said, but the audience loved him. I would have paid for them to stay. Things you never hear at the time, always hear afterwards. But yeah, it was fantastic playing with AC/DC, and Brian Johnson reminded me it's good to be a Geordie.